No doubt by now you know the propaganda machine that is GB News, but their latest lie will astound you. Robert Bates, the owner of the Center for Migration Control and senior reform campaigner who was caught with other reform campaigners using homophobic and racist language, submitted an FOI request to the British Transport Police, then chose the most inflammatory number he could find to spew to Reform and GB News about immigrants. The issue being that his initial statistic is wrong and the GB News reporting is misleading at best. GB News stated that migrants are responsible for 80% of all train theft arrests, new data shows. The issue being that theft is broken down by categories. For example, 07A is robbery and 08A is burglary and theft. So this senior reform counsellor chose 05A, theft of a passenger, as it shows that immigrants do the most of this crime. But he shows no calculations for his workings whatsoever, so we have no idea how he came up with these numbers. Like, how are these people allowed to say they did an analysis? They haven't even bothered to label their axes. And even with this made-up number, you still lied about all theft. If you actually compile this data and add all theft offences, foreign nationals only do 28.54% of theft. They are only overrepresented if you take out the most violent forms of theft, like burglary and robbery. And if you read even further down on the FOI request, it says, best overdub voice here, it should be noted that arrest is a procedural process stage in an investigation where necessary, as set out in the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, and is not an outcome or performance indicator. Someone may be investigated, prosecuted, and convicted of an offence without an arrest at any point being necessary. Conversely, someone may be arrested during an investigation but subsequently be eliminated from any suspicion. So what the British Transport Police are saying here is not only are arrests not an indicator of convictions, but also actual convictions don't require arrests. So this data cannot be used to come to any conclusions about crime on British transport. So to recap, the lying liars at GB News have cherry-picked one number to make immigrants look like they do more crime on British public transport. Then, even with their cherry-picking, have forgotten to read the fine, or in this case, normal size, print. That tells Robert hangs out with racists Bates that these numbers should not be used to come to bullshit conclusions about immigrants in the UK.